What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, this has kind of been my office for the past few days. Ever since school started, as you guys watched from my last video, school started on August 18th officially. And so far, like before I started school, right? Not gonna lie, I had a feeling that I was kind of scared because of this one issue that I've had in the past, which is trying to multitask between two things at the same time, such as my personal brand and school, right? And the reason why is because based on my past experiences, every time I would sign up for classes, that's required like almost the whole entire day full of attention, you know what I mean? Because the classes that I've signed up, if you're in college, you would understand. I've literally went through semesters that I've signed up literally 19 units in total. And if you know, there's no free time for you to do any other things other than just school. And because I'm like, okay, this right here is just the same priority as it is in school. So because of that, I need to find a balance, which is why this semester I've only signed up for 12 units so far, right? And basically, as I've also signed up for 12 units so far, 2 of those classes, they are 6 units in total, and they're only starting on the half of the semester. So the semester started on August 18th, and I believe it ends on December 15th, I believe so. And basically those 2 other classes is only going to start on October 20th, right? Which in this case, it gives me a lot of like room to like work on different things. To like, once I'm done with like my schoolwork, I'm now able to focus on my personal business, on my personal goals, on my personal brand, on my fitness goals, you know what I'm saying? And also like having the time to do my personal readings for my personal books, so like personal projects as well. You know, it gives me much more freedom to do a lot more things than to just have to stress out of just studying for like literally the whole day and still trying to figure out a way to like pay the bills, to like do the work, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like a learning process so far. Every time I was like signing up, I was always listening to like different opinions, different people just telling me, oh, you should do this or you should do that. This is good for you, this is good because of that. And I've never really felt like, because I didn't really like had much interest on like studying at that time, I didn't really felt like whatever choice that I made in case of like how many classes, what type of classes would I take, I just felt like, okay, they tell me to do it, I'm gonna do it. And it ended up me just not being focused at all, not being able to do the work whatsoever. Once I like putting all my focus, all my time towards just one thing, doesn't matter how much time I would have spent just doing that thing. In the back of my mind, it was always running through the process of, okay, but what about this? What about that? What about, you know, your personal brand? What about everything, all your projects, all your accomplishments that you're trying to accomplish? What about all those goals that you have set up for the whole year? Like, are just gonna be on standby? That's it? While everybody's out there succeeding and doing their job, doing things in order to accomplish those things as fast as possible, you're just gonna put on standby and just focus on something that's not gonna give you the benefit and the ROI now. It's always been in my mind. It's always been in the back of my mind of, I can't really focus fully on just school, because no matter what I do, no matter how important school is, in the back of my mind, I'm always gonna think about my personal brand, my posting, my live streams, my video content. Everything that I do is gonna be in my subconscious mind. And so because of that, that's why this, like, at least ever since school started, because as everyone knows, when school starts, it's basically the easiest period of the whole semester, because it's literally kind of like an introduction to the course. You're introducing yourself as well to the classmates, to your teacher. You're sharing your personal beliefs, your personal hobbies, and just trying to get to know a little bit of the system, right? And so far, it has been just like that, but also introducing us towards like assignments on what it would look like to submit an assignment, because my classes are just online so far. So, but yeah, right now I have social media class, which there's an issue with that registering, which I'm going to be dealing with that today. But currently I'm doing comms, which is introduction to public speaking. Those are the two classes that so far I'm starting at the beginning of the semester. And the other two classes are geography, because I had to do some type of science class, and I'm not a science person. I was never into anything science related, such as biology or chemistry or whatever. So I decided to study for geography, which involves in the category of science. And also I had to take history, which is why I took music appreciation as well. But those two classes, like I explained, they're only going to start at the half of the semester. Just in the beginning of the semester, it's just going to be these two classes: the introduction to public speaking, which is comms, communication, and social marketing as well. So with that being said, I just want to show you guys just a little yap session, what I was worried when it comes to like multitasking between personal brand and school. But now that I've like find somewhat of a system, you know, as long as I find a balance between the both, I'll be okay if I just keep doing what I've started doing so far. So other than that, I appreciate you guys for you watching and subscribing to the channel and liking the content. I have been getting a lot of feedback from you guys, and I am super grateful for all the 32 subscribers that we just got. And please guys, if we can get to at least 50 subscribers, let's make a goal to like get 50 subscribers by Friday. Today is Wednesday. I'll be posting this video today, but let's try to get 50 subscribers by Friday, okay? And by this weekend, I will be able to get back into live streaming with you guys, especially on YouTube as well. Also, comment down below. I know I've made a poll on my stories previously on IG, but make sure you guys follow my IG as well if you haven't. But I also want to know from you guys, by just commenting down below, would you guys prefer live streams on TikTok or Instagram? That's like the two options I'm thinking so far. So other than that, hope you have an amazing Wednesday. Hope you guys have been killing it so far, and let's get into it. You know, week hasn't finished yet, and let's get it. See you guys later. Peace out.